Most people don't fail with money because they're lazy. They fail because their goals are vague. They say, I want to save more, or I want to earn more. But more doesn't mean anything. It has no gravity, no clarity. And because the target isn't defined, the brain treats it as optional. It drifts to whatever feels urgent today. That's why weeks turn into months, months into years, and the dream of financial freedom stays stuck in the future. A nice idea, but never reality. Wealth visioning changes that. It's not daydreaming. It's not wishful thinking. It's about turning the future into something vivid, written, and specific enough that your daily decisions start bending toward it. When you write goals in detail, you hand your subconscious a map. You create direction that feels real, not abstract. And when the future feels real, the small choices you make every day, what you spend, what you save, what you build, naturally start to line up. Wealth visioning isn't fantasy, it's discipline. And when you practice it, you stop drifting and start living into a story you've already written. What it really comes down to is this: money without clarity leaks away. You've probably felt it. You set a goal like, I'll finally get on top of my finances. But then life pulls you sideways. Bills arrive, projects pile up, and the goal fades into the background. It's not because you don't care. It's because vague goals don't anchor behavior. They're too soft to create momentum. That's why writing matters. Research shows written goals are far more likely to be achieved than ones that stay in your head. And it's not just the act of putting pen to paper. It's the way writing clarifies, locks in specifics, and creates something your subconscious can hold on to. Wealth visioning takes that principle further. It's not a one-off list of hopes. It's a practice of scripting the financial future you want, and reviewing it often enough that it becomes a compass. When you treat goals as a vision you're living into, not a fantasy you're waiting for, everything changes. Think of your subconscious like a GPS. If you don't type in an address, it doesn't know where to take you. It just loops the same familiar streets, the habits, patterns, and money beliefs you've carried so far. That's why so many people repeat the same financial year again and again. No clear coordinates mean the system defaults to old programming. Wealth visioning resets the destination. When you write specific outcomes in present tense, like, I earned $5,000 a month through multiple income streams, or I saved $200 a week toward my home fund, you're giving your mind clear instructions. It starts scanning for routes to get there. The detail matters. A goal like be rich is like typing somewhere nice into a GPS. But a goal like I own a debt-free home by 2028, funded through this plan, gives the mind something it can actually navigate toward. And once the destination feels vivid, your daily choices start adjusting automatically. This is the bridge between intention and action, turning dreams into directions. So how do you practice wealth visioning in a way that sticks? Step 1 is writing in present tense with clarity. Instead of, I want to save more, it becomes, I save $200 a week toward my home fund. Instead of, I want financial freedom, it becomes, I generate $5,000 a month from assets that pay me while I sleep. Numbers, dates, and outcomes give the goal weight. The more precise you are, the more your subconscious treats it as real. Step 2 is covering the 4 domains: income, assets, lifestyle, and contribution. Don't just write about cash in the bank. Capture the bigger picture. Income describes how money flows in. Assets are what you're building ownership in. Lifestyle is how you want daily life to feel. And contribution is what you give or create beyond yourself. When all 4 are in place, wealth carries meaning. It's not just numbers anymore. Step 3 is anchoring with review. Writing once isn't enough. A quick glance at your key goals each morning and a weekly reset to adjust and recommit turns vision from motivation into a compass. Step 4 is tying each goal to your why. Numbers direct the brain, but emotions fuel persistence. Saving for a home fund might mean stability for your family. Building side income might mean freedom to choose projects you love. Investing monthly might mean security that outlasts you. The why is what keeps the vision alive when obstacles appear. And finally, link vision to action with one step per goal, right now. If you've written, "I'm an investor building long-term wealth," then the action is opening the brokerage account. If you've written, "I earn $3,000 a month in side income," the step might be brainstorming 3 ideas and testing 1. If you've written, "I live debt-free," the step might be scheduling a call with your bank about repayment. The vision gives direction, the action gives proof. Together they compound. Arnold Schwarzenegger is a clear example of wealth visioning in action. Before he was famous, he was an immigrant in the US, with a heavy accent, no connections, and no money. But he had a written vision. He set specific goals to become the best bodybuilder in the world, then the highest paid actor in Hollywood, and eventually a leader in politics. He didn't keep them vague. He wrote them down, rehearsed them in his mind, and treated them as a script he was already living into. That clarity gave him direction through years of rejection, training, and setbacks. By the time he achieved Mr. Olympia titles, blockbuster films, and even became governor of California, he wasn't surprised. He had rehearsed those futures so vividly that they felt inevitable. Arnold's story proves the point. Wealth and success don't come from vague wishes. They come from written visions, reviewed and acted on daily. When you write your future clearly enough, your decisions start catching up to it. The most common mistake with wealth visioning is treating it like fantasy journaling. People write lofty statements like, "I want to be a millionaire," but never anchor them in clarity, review, or action. The result? A notebook full of wishes and no traction. Another trap is overloading the page with too many goals. The brain can't track 20 things at once. Pick a handful that truly matter, write them vividly, and tie each to a why. Wealth visioning only works when it shifts from inspiration to system. Writing creates direction. Why provides emotional gravity. Action proves it. Here's how it all fits together. Most people drift financially because their goals are vague. Wealth visioning changes that by turning the future into something clear, written, and reviewable. Write goals in present tense with numbers and dates. Cover the 4 domains: income, assets, lifestyle, and contribution. Anchor with daily touches and a weekly reset. Tie each to a why so the vision has emotional weight. And link every goal to one micro action you can take right now. When you practice this, you stop drifting. Your subconscious treats the future as real, and your daily decisions start aligning naturally. Remember, this isn't fantasy, it's discipline. Writing creates gravity. Why gives fuel. Action creates momentum. And over time, the vision you've written isn't something you're chasing. It's something you're living into. Thanks for watching. If this helped, subscribe for more. And if you'd like the tools and systems we create, both free and advanced, visit ThriveFoundryLabs.com/tools. Everything is organized in one place. Your financial future isn't built by chance. It's built by clarity and fueled by meaning. Write the story, anchor it to your why, act into it daily. Because the future doesn't just happen to you, it happens through you. And when you give your mind a clear script, your life rises to meet it.